That's what I was telling, it's recording.
Oh.
That's what I was telling, Todd. I was like, dude, like, if I made a podcast, I wouldn't just want to sit here and talk, like, directly about, like, business. I would want to have, like, some sort of outside conversations, you know, like Andrew does. All right, let's do it. What is going on, Young Money? This is our first podcast. We've been kind of itching to start one, to do one. It's been around 7 months, dude. Yeah. And we've talked about this since day one coming into the office, just because of how cool this room is and, you know, how cool the opportunity is to be here. And I have a guest, Bassem Hamid. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them how you got here and tell them what you do here.
My name is Bassem. I'm 19 years old. So before this, I came in here, I think the beginning of April, and you brought me in. I remember we went to the beach and you were talking about it. I was like, yo, can I come in? Can I come in? And you're like, send me all these videos, wholesaling.
Yeah.
But prior to that, I did the Fire Academy in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
I did that from August to November, and then from December until like March, I was trying to get my national registry and I couldn't pass it. So, and I got really irritated. So I was like, shoot, I'm just.
Dude, a lot of people seem to fail that test. Like, everyone. I saw Tyler in the gym yesterday, and I was like, dude, like, I think every single one of my friends that told me they're doing it, like, they failed. So make sure you, like, study for that.
It's because we took it with our teacher, high school teacher, so she didn't teach us good enough. But, like, I think my last attempt, I was, like, 20 away.
Oh, okay. So you're right there.
I was right there, but I was just getting tired.
So now transitioning from fire into a business industry, that's a huge transfer, dude. Because for me, like I said, I've grew up around a 9-to-5, like go to work and work hard and get your money. And business is a totally you're your own boss. You manage your own company. You tell yourself when to get up, when to go to bed, and when you make money. So transferring out of that 9-to-5 mindset, what was that for you, and how was that? What did you do to get ready for business?
I think to get ready, like, obviously it took a bit, you know, coming in here, having no clue, like, you know, picking up the phone,
right,
all those skills. So it was pretty tough at the start, but it got better towards the end. You just gotta be patient with the process. You get better every day, you know.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with good people. You know, everybody in here, they're here for each other. They pour into you. You pour into us. Paul pours into us. So, I mean, it wasn't like a bad transition. You know, I wanted to make the transition, so
yeah,
I don't regret it at all. I know we have a lot of good things coming our way.
Yeah, before we started this little second podcast, you were saying the reason why you wanted to transition into this was for time,
financial freedom, and then, you know, I like spending time with my family, my friends. So,
yeah,
the fire industry,
and being a fire,
you stray away from that. You know, you're gone 3 days on, 2 days off. I mean,
yeah,
but.
Dude, the eye contact is insane, bro. I wish it was like, you know, you didn't have to do that, but it makes it more intense. Okay, so being in business, dude, like, what has been some of your biggest struggles? And I know we talked about it before, so pretend we didn't, but what have been some of the biggest struggles staying consistent for 4 months? Because you've been here for probably 5 months now. I've been here probably like 7 or 8. And in that time, we haven't made any money, you know, and it sucks to say, and people on the outside hearing that, like, they know that we have opportunities to make a lot of money. Like, in wholesaling, I had $160,000 worth of contracts locked up, but I never sold one. So I'm sitting there posting them. My buddies are like, dude, like, how much money have you made, bro? Like, how are you doing this? And I'm like, I haven't made a dime, bro. And it sucks to tell that to people, dude, because we're in here working, we're doing hard, and we've been here for a while, bro. And, like, on the outside, people think we're making bank, bro. And we haven't. So with that being said, bro, what's something that's kind of been your foundation to stay in this and push through, you know, no money made? And what has been your, like I said, foundation to stay where you're at?
Me getting paid up here.
Yeah,
all the knowledge that I'm learning.
That's good.
All the podcasts, wholesaling, you know, that's a big transition. It's helped a lot, you know, getting a lot of no's, getting cussed out on the phone, you know, life insurance starting up soon, hopefully next week.
So do you think that wholesaling has prepared you for life insurance going into it?
Yeah, totally. You remember my first, like, call on the phone when I sat next to you?
Yeah,
I do, it was pretty
bro.
Bad.
It's funny too, because, like, a lot of people, like, we're sitting here getting ready for life insurance and we're watching all these videos, and we probably have, for new life insurance agents who are just getting the life insurance, we probably have 3 to 4 times more dials than them. Like, we probably have a couple thousands of dials in wholesaling, and we've gotten cussed out. We've gotten, sweet old grandmas
we're gonna
and
get sued.
Yeah, so we've kind of gone through the back end of the belt when it comes to being on the phone. So going into insurance, though, it's a totally different mind game and game in general, because now what we're doing is to genuinely protect the family. There's and for wholesaling, we did have that reason on, like, we're going to help a family sell their home when they need it, like for distressed families who need to get out of the home or they're going to lose it, like,
so it kind of adds on to it,
right? So there is another way to help people, and as long as we're helping people first, that's like what's important. So going into life insurance, bro, what's one of your biggest goals? What's one of your biggest end goals? Or let's just say starting out. What's your biggest goal right now starting out in insurance? What do you want to achieve in the next 3 months?
Like financial wise?
It can be financial, mind, anything, bro. Family, relationship. What's one of your biggest goals right now?
Just to prove to my parents that, like, this does work, because they never, I'm the first in my family to ever be in this industry, salesperson. So I think just to not prove to them, obviously, because, like, yeah, it's a goal to prove to them, but then once I prove to them, that goal ends. So it's more so of a purpose.
Yep.
Having a purpose, it's more continuing on.
Well, dude, you were talking about financial freedom, and when you say it, dude, like, I mean, for my family, I'm the only person in business. I don't have a single family member doing real estate, selling anything, or anything personally owned, family owned. It's all 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5. So to have that financial freedom, bro, you have to go out and do that. And, a lot of great speakers, a lot of great speakers talk on that. Even Paul, we were talking about this the other day, but Ed Milet speaks, and he's like, dude, there's always one. There's always that one person in the family that, takes it out of proportion, dude, and does business or starts a business or does something, like, bro. Guffey. And they're the first millionaire in the family, bro.
Like Guffey, he was gonna do fire and whatnot. Yeah. He's the only person doing.
Same for me and business, you though, dude. Like your whole family's 9 to 5.
Yeah.
My whole family's 9 to 5, bro. So if we're that one in the family, bro, that just goes out and does it, that'd be nice, dude. And you keep saying that you don't want to prove your family, like, you don't want to prove them wrong in a way. Like, what do you want to do when it comes to them doubting you? You keep saying that you don't want to prove them wrong and go and make money. Like, what's your goal with that?
Just to show them it works. Like, anything you can do is possible, because, like, they just doubt me.
So you don't want to, like, rub it in their face and be like, oh, I told you so. You just want to be like, look, like, if you put your mind to it, you'll get it done.
Anything,
That's good, dude. That's really good. And so I think some of my goals going into life insurance, bro, is obviously starting out strong. I definitely do want to get around $40,000 in sale my first month. That's my biggest goal right now. $40K in my first month, bro.
50K.
Yeah, dude. 50K. Whatever numbers you can get up there, bro. But a realistic number, sort of 40K, bro. And then obviously I want to get down to Fullerton by December in my apartments. And then yeah, dude. Do you have any personal goals right now besides showing your family that you can do anything, and of course financial freedom, bro? What are your personal goals right now?
Honestly,
because I mean, you're pretty ripped. You seem, you're fit. You eat good. You have a nice vehicle. You have a nice home. You have, family and friends. So besides all of that, like, I think we should all have some personal goals that push us out of our comfort zone. And what is one of those for you?
Personal goals, I think for me, it's like more personal. I overthink a lot of things.
And that is like with chicks, with what do you mean? Like, 'cause I overthink about everything,
I think
bro.
It's everything. So, like, I don't know.
No, that's good.
It's just like dude. Anything general, like, relationship wise, be parent wise.
Yeah. So with that goal being said, like, what's one thing you've been doing to overcome that issue?
Nothing.
What's one thing you can do, bro? Like, that's what we're here for, bro. Like, we got to figure out how to do it and how to do it as soon as possible, because every day we got to get better, so. But it's always focusing on one goal.
Yeah.
And so, but that's a good goal, dude, to have, because overthinking will sabotage a lot, bro.
It drains you a lot.
Yeah, dude, it drains your mind and it stops you from doing a lot. Like, for example, Paul, excuse me if you see this video, but Peyton was out getting dinner last night in Newport with her friend, and she's in college, and I trust that girl with my whole heart, bro. She's one of the most loyal women I've ever met, and so. Of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm coming up with every unrealistic.
Yeah, like what could happen.
Yeah, bro, everything too, bro. Like there's someone hopping out of the back of a bed in a truck into their car. Like, there's no way. Like, I just come up with all these such fake, like, dude, like,
and it kills you.
Yeah, I don't know what word to use, but like, I just come up with the most fake. What would it be?
Accusations?
Like? No. This has been really good to clip too. situations, I guess, like
Stories.
whatever. Yeah, situations. Like I just come up with the most fake situations ever. Like there's definitely stopping and picking a guy up right now, you know. And either way, but like with that being said, like me putting so much time into overthinking absolutely ruined my gym session, bro. Just took pre-workout, bro. I'm itching, I'm pumped up, bro, and like I'm sitting there hitting chest, and I'm just like looking at her location, dude, and like every time I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm just like, oh, slowly getting into worse and worse mood, bro, and just totally butchered my workout. And the thing is like I tend to text her and freak out on her because of my emotions and my overthinking, when in reality I'm in control of that situation. I'm in control of that, and like I'm the only person letting it bug me that much, you know? So overthinking is definitely a huge issue, and it can definitely affect you in negative ways majorly, you know? So, and I wish Paul was here, bro, so I can just be like, yo, Paul, like, what would you do to overcome that, you know? Because it is pretty, like, it's a hard issue to overcome. So with that being said, dude, because I don't think we're going to find a solution today for that. Maybe next podcast we'll be like, hey, dude, I'm doing better. You know?
Hopefully.
All you can really do, dude, is just be like, I trust this lady. I put this in God's hand. You know, whatever happens, happens. You know, because you don't really have control.
And I think one thing, too, I rely on, too, is just, like, reassurance.
Yeah.
But that kind of helps and, like, doesn't really help.
Not everyone wants to ask for reassurance, though. I'm not trying to be like, hey, Peyton, can you sit here and tell me that?
Like, you don't want to beg for it.
Yeah, dude, no. Oh, dude, with that being said, bro, like, when it comes to ladies and women right now and you're getting in a business, bro, like, I feel like as a young man, Paul, not talking about me, we're talking about, you know, them. All right. I feel like as a young man, it's hard to focus on strictly business, right? Like, of course, you want to focus on women and go out and get some. Has that been an issue for you at all, or have you been pretty disciplined?
I've been pretty disciplined, like, especially with the one I'm talking to right now. She knows. She keeps me on my toes, so she knows that, like, I'm going to be busy a lot. Or, like, the other day when we were dialing, when we got those leads from Todd and them, like, I told her, like, hey, you know, I'm going to be calling. If I don't respond, this is why. And she understands, so.
Yeah, dude, that's good. That's good. That's really good. Someone that's going to respect your time and understand that, like, you're busy and you're busy for a good reason. But with that being said, like, do you think that, like, if you were to get in a relationship right now, like, you would be disciplined enough to focus on what's important now?
Yeah, I think I would be.
That's good,
My
bro.
mind's pretty strong to do it. So.
Nice. Okay. So before we end this, because I feel like it's getting a little long, and I want to be able to clip it and post it. Because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like take some clips out of it and just like the funny ones or whatever, and just be like, yo, would you guys watch this? And I guarantee you they would, bro. Like, because this would be good, and we can get you guys some AMR. Like, hey guys, this is Caden and Bassam here again. Yeah, dude. Like we can make it funny, bro. Yeah. And that's what's good, but. Before I end the podcast, bro, I think we started out with someone leaving. No, we didn't. I was asking you.
Someone my age.
Yeah. That was how we ended the last one. So I'm gonna end it the same way. If someone your age and or older was transitioning out of a 9-to-5 into business industry, what would you tell them besides patience? Because obviously patience is the key. As we know, it's been 7 months and we still haven't made bread. So what would you tell someone getting into the business industry? What's hard and what to do to overcome the hard?
Overcome the hard is just showing up every day. And I would tell them, you know, this is the only key to, like, financial freedom unless you're a brain surgeon, you know?
Yeah, that's good, dude.
So
I think my tip for them would be you got to have your why. If you're just leaving a 9-to-5 job,
just to make bread,
and like you're just getting, like,
breath.
your only why is like, I want to be rich. Like, okay, well, how are you gonna get rich? You know, why do you want to get rich? You know, I think you should have a why. My why is obviously for my future kids, to help other people in my future, and that's really important.
Have a purpose.
Because when you start getting demotivated, like, you know, I hit my 8th month and I'm like, damn, no money. What the heck? I'm like, dude, like, I just, it's hard, you know, I get down on myself, but then at the end of the day, I get to sit down and close my eyes and be like, this is why I'm doing this, you know? So I think for anyone getting into the business industry, you definitely need to have a why. You know, you can't just
come in, you know, oh, I want to make money, I want to make $40,000 a month, but not have a why.
I think also getting into it, dude, one of the first things I would tell somebody too is it ain't easy, bro. Like, a lot of people think the business industry is easy. Picking up the phones is way easier than,
like, I thought hosting
picking up a brick.
Pretty easy to do, but like watching TikToks and
dude, they make it look easy. They're like, yo, TikTok, is it ready? If you want to make 10K, join my team. Like, dude, it's not that easy, bro. Like, It truly isn't. It requires dedication, discipline, all of it, bro. You know, like you gotta be coachable. You gotta be coachable, bro. Because there's countless times where I've even done this, bro. Paul will sit down and try to tell me something, and in the midst of him telling me something, I'll be like, yeah, right. Like, instead of, you know, just listening to him, I'll agree with him and act like I was gonna say that. I was not gonna say that, bro. Like, I was gonna tell him about the pizza I ate last night, you know. So, but yeah, dude, if this is something you guys want to see and you guys want to watch and get into, and maybe we can educate you guys a little bit on what has helped us as young individuals grow our wallets and all of that, then go ahead and stay tuned. It'll be a couple months until we start posting again. This is just a little sample.
We'll be having deposits too.
Oh yeah, dude. Watch, in 3 months we're gonna come back here. I'm posting my story.
No broke teams.
Straight deposits, bro. Mark our word. Today is August 13th, 2025. All right, I'm gonna make a predicament, and I'll let you make a predicament. By December, I think I'll be able to come with deposits that are pretty impressive, bro. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to go ahead and put like a, you know, make myself seem like I'm going to be top dog.
Belief.
But I do. But I think by December, I will have the money to be stable as a teen and to not stress out too much. And I definitely want to say this. By next August 13th, 2025, I'll have my first million. No doubt, bro. What do you think will be the same for you? Do you think it'll be the same for you? What do you think?
For me, I think by December, I'll have enough money to like be financially stable to do my own things and
there you go.
And move out.
There you go.
And then by next year, August 13th.
What do you think, bro?
Like,
he's over here cheesing, bro, like thinking about it. That's good though, dude. He's like, oh, I'm gonna have so much money.
Any money is better than no money for me right now,
dude.
but like a meal would be good for me.
I want to make my first meal
Probably
by 19, dude.
I want to make,
or by 20.
Yeah, I think by 20.
Because I turn 19 next month.
Oh, yeah, you do, huh?
Yeah, don't you? No. Not next month, but when?
I turned 20 in April.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I'm unk.
Oh, I forgot. No, you're not unk statics. Not at all. All right, well, I'm just going to leave it with this, bro. It was a pleasure having you on, Bassem, and I'm sure I'll have you on the rest of my podcast if we were to have one. I think the best way to say it is in the next 4 months, 5 months, we're going to have enough money for you guys to hop back on this podcast and be like, yo, what are they doing and what are they talking about to produce those incomes? And so I hope we can help you guys out and figure that out. Once again, Caden with you, and